time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. Hello everybody. About a week or so ago, I did a reaction to Olivia Newton-John doing a cover version of the song Anyone Who Had a Heart. Now, that's a Burt Bacharach and Hal David written song, and I love Burt Bacharach and Hal David. They are phenomenal. During my presentation, my reaction, I had mentioned that I saw Olivia Newton-John also did a cover of the song Alfie, which is another Burt Bacharach and Hal David song, from the same album that Anyone Who Had a Heart came from. Well, I had a YouTuber comment on that, and that YouTuber goes by the name of James Wilson. And James writes this: great cover, meaning Anyone Who Had a Heart. I enjoy her cover of Alfie even more. Also interesting to note that the album was produced by the legendary Phil Ramone. So when I saw that, it was like, okay, if Alfie is better than Anyone Who Had a Heart, it's got to be fantastic. Because I thought that Olivia Newton-John did a great job on Anyone Who Had a Heart. So I thought, I got to do a reaction to this. Because I have not heard this, I got to do a reaction. Well, like Anyone Who Had a Heart, Alfie is from an album that was released in 2004 by Olivia Newton-John called Indigo Women of Song. Now, it was only released in Australia, and it's all cover versions of songs done by female vocalists. And as was mentioned, Phil Ramone produced this album. Well, it was finally released in the United States a while later, but of course, the United States can't just take an album from overseas and release it like that. They have to change it. So the album title was changed, and so was the cover of the album. And in the United States, it was released as Portraits, a tribute to great women of song. And if you look down the list of songs, it is fantastic. I'd like to hear this whole album. How Insensitive, Love Me or Leave Me, Cry Me a River, Where Have All the Flowers Gone, How Glad I Am, and so on and so forth. Send in the Clowns. Just fantastic songs. And the last song on the album is called Alfie. Now, Alfie was from a movie that was released in the 60s called Alfie. And Cilla Black, who was a UK female vocalist from the 60s and 70s and 80s, did the original version of Alfie. But it wasn't used in the movie. It was left out of the movie because the movie was more of a jazz soundtrack, while the song was more of a pop song. But Cilla sang it, and it was released, and it was used to promote the movie Alfie. Well, once the movie was released in the United States, they actually wanted the song in the movie for the soundtrack. Well, they put it at the end of the movie, and it was sung not by Cilla Black, because they didn't want that British sound. It was done by Cher. So Cher did the soundtrack version, Cilla Black did the original version, and now we're going to have Olivia Newton-John do a cover version. I'm anxious to hear this, see how Olivia Newton-John performs this song. So again, this is off her 2004 album called Indigo Women of Song.
Alfie.
Okay, I just want to stop it right here. We're what, over a minute into the song, and the beginning was all strings. That was incredible. The arrangement on those strings was just beautiful. And as you're listening to the strings, you can start hearing the melody of Alfie in the strings. Just a marvelous beginning to the song, and really taking the song and really throwing a lot of highlights to the orchestration portion. Like I said, the arrangement on this is just fantastic so far. So see how the rest of this goes. Let's get going with the song.
What's it all about? Alfie, is it just for the moment we live? What's it all about when you sort it out, Alfie? Are we meant to take more than we give? Or are we meant to be kind? And if only fools are kind, Alfie, then I guess it is wise to be cruel. And if life belongs only to the strong, Alfie, what will you lend on an old golden rule? As sure as I believe there's a heaven above, Alfie, I know there's something much more, something even unbelievers can believe in.
Okay, I want to just stop it there. I loved it when the piano came in. As soon as that piano came in, it was like shades of Burt Bacharach. I'm like, close my eyes and I can picture Burt Bacharach playing that piano for Olivia Newton-John on this song. He's passed away. He's no longer with us, unfortunately. Rest in peace, Burt. But the piano, I mean, that's key to Burt Bacharach songs. He's got that beautiful piano melody that he puts into his songs. And then Olivia Newton-John, she's definitely making this her own, because this is like a total different arrangement of the song. And she's got such a unique voice. And I like the way she stretches out the refrain section of this song, and she gets that kind of warble in her voice as well. It just gives it a whole different feel than what you got with Cher or Cilla Black or others who have done this song in the past. But she is definitely making this song into her own style of Alfie. And so far, it's marvelous. Like I said, I love the strings. I think the string arrangement is great. But once that piano came in, it was like, yeah, that's Burt Bacharach. That's his style. Gotta love it. Let's keep on going.
Can believe in. I believe in love, Alfie. Without you, love, we just exist, Alfie, until you find the love you missed. You're nothing, Alfie.
Oh, that was nice. That's kind of like my favorite part of the song is when they go into that quiet section of the song, and it's almost a personal feeling as the vocalist is singing it, and whoever does it hits that part really well. And Olivia Newton-John is hitting that, and you can almost feel like she's experiencing everything that's in this song. And then she gets that long note that she holds before it ends and gets into the strings again. But I love that one part of the song. That's it's just so personal sounding, and she does a great job on it. Let's keep on going.
When you walk, let your heart lead the way, and you'll find love any day. Alfie, oh, Alfie.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty good. Now I gotta say this. Everybody that's done this song does it a little bit different. I still like Cilla Black's version best. I mean, that's the original version. I just love how that was done. And I know Burt Bacharach was working with her in the studio and actually went over to London to work with her on this song and to get it just right. And from what I understand, there was a lot of takes done until she got it the way he felt it should be done. And then there's the Cher version, which is totally different than the Cilla Black version. I mean, it's more of a rock version, a little bit more soul in it. Just so different. And many artists have done this song. Dionne Warwick has done this song, and others. But Olivia Newton-John has really changed it up, especially with that strings. That long string intro is unique to this version. I love it when the piano came in. I mean, it's not unique to this version, but it doesn't dominate the song. Normally the piano dominates the song. The strings really dominated this song. And then you got Olivia Newton-John's voice, which is so different than Cilla Black's or Cher's voice. So she's singing it the way she feels it should be sung. And she's got that kind of, like I mentioned before, kind of warbly type vocals coming out when she does the refrain. I kind of like that. And then when she gets into the quiet section, you can almost feel that she's feeling those words, and then she hits that long note, and then she just ends the song with, Alfie. Nice version of the song. Like I said, Cilla Black's is still, in my mind, the best version of this song, but this is really good. And I just think Olivia Newton-John has a great voice. I've always liked Olivia Newton-John, and to take a song like this and make it her own. I mean, change it up and make it her own. That's really kind of cool. And like I said, I'd like to hear the rest of this album, because both songs now that I've heard off this album, Anyone Who Had a Heart and Alfie, are just phenomenal. Very well done. Very well done. You can see that she really took a look at the songs that she wanted to record for this album and then personalize them. Say, okay, these are the songs I really like that female vocalists have done. Now I want to take them and personalize them to be mine. And you can see that's what she did with Alfie and Anyone Who Had a Heart. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed Olivia Newton-John doing a cover version of the Burt Bacharach and Hal David song, Alfie. If you did, hit that like button, that thumbs up button. Appreciate that. If you have any comments about Olivia Newton-John doing the song Alfie, put in the comments below. That'd be really appreciated also. Now I'm going to take a link to this video and put it into my description below. So if you want to watch it again, click on the link. It will open up and play for you, and I won't be stopping it. And I don't know, there was like a section of it where the video kind of, or the audio for the video kind of dropped out. I hate that when that happens. I don't know if it's the recording or why that is, but I've had that on a couple of videos so far. But anyways, I'm also going to take a link to the channel that uploaded this video and put it into my description below. And you might want to check out that channel. They might have some other good videos that you want to watch. Now, this appears to be the cover of the US album because it says portraits on it. So on the previous reaction I did, I believe I had the Australian cover of the album on there. So now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, why don't you do it right now? We're playing all kinds of music. I play a lot of requests. Sometimes I just go way off the wall and pick something very strange or unique. But it's always fun to watch. Just go below this video, my video, the one that's open, and hit the subscribe button. And you'll be making me, this guy right here, very happy. If you go over here and ring the bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. So, I saw this as a comment coming in that the Alfie was actually better than Anyone Who Had a Heart. I think they're both really, really good versions of the songs. So I thought, I got to do it. I haven't heard it, and I love the song. It did put a big smile on my face. I'm hoping to put a big smile on your face. And peace out, baby.